Yes, guys, this video is basically about my day one challenges. As a mother of 3 young boys, I still had to cook. And while I was in the kitchen, I was like, hey, no, do you know what? I'm just going to make everything once, at least for a week plus. Yeah, so easy way to fix this, to peel these beans is to just put water in it and let it, like, minimal water just to cover it, and let it soak the water up. You'll see the skin just coming off. All you need to do is just, use your 2 hands. I was holding the camera, but just use your 2 hands and wash it like you wash clothes. It'll peel off quickly. No soaking overnight nonsense. Right, yeah, my akara is looking real watery. I was like, should I just make this moi moi because I have the moi moi leaf? But I was like, the quickest way for me to get out of this kitchen is to fry it. And it turned out okay. Akara, hey, oh my goodness, I love me some akara. And it was just like, hey, when you're finished eating half of the akara before you finish frying, that's me. Today, could not eat it. It wasn't the best, but akara is tasty. It was tasty. The children finished it all. And I moved on to my curry. All my ingredients for my curry. Chickpea curry. With some fluffy basmati rice. And some garam masala. No, I'm joking. Yeah, that's part of the ingredients. But with flatbreads. Yes. I put some cashew milk in it as well. The remainder from the hot chocolate. The hot chocolate was cocoa, boiled in a pan with cinnamon and cloves. Yeah. So this journey that we are on, it's an easy one. Why? Because I say it is. Most of the time, I'm not hungry. Most of the time, I'm just eating because there's food. And it's tasty. This was my frozen, pre-boiled chickpeas. Just brought out the freezer. Mixing it into my my seasonings. My fried roasted seasonings. So yes, it's going to be an easy one because I say so. And that is the power that you two have over yourself. The more you speak to yourself, you don't become crazy. No, the more you speak positive over yourself, you become stronger. You become stronger and more determined in that you are saying or setting your mind to achieve. All you got to do is believe it, and it will then come to the point where you know that this is it. When you have those negative thoughts come into your head with whatever you've set your mind to do, you have those negative thoughts come in. Make sure you are attentive. You got to capture those thoughts. Coming from a Christian background, you're taught to hold every thought captive and submit it to the power of the Almighty, to Christ at the time, isn't it? So, and then you'll see yesterday I was watching a short and Billy Carson came up and he called it ants. Automatic negative thoughts, and it just reminded me of that teaching again. So you just got to capture those thoughts, and when those thoughts come in, capture them and rebuke them in whichever way you want to. Counsel them, speak to them. That is not what's going to happen. What I say is what's going to happen. I'm not going to eat. Why? Because there's food galore for the rest of my life. But right now, I'm respecting my body to do this fasting. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what you're going to do if you want to. It's as simple as that. Right. What are we doing here? Yes, the flatbread. The water, the sound of the water just sounds so lovely. But the flatbread, that coconut flour, it felt like and looked like powdered milk. So that's the texture that it had. Yes. I had to add more flour because it was giving me wet. And it wasn't as bouncy and as stretchy because, yeah, it was with that flour as well. The coconut flour. I had to add some sugar. Don't forget to add sugar, guys. I forgot to add sugar. I had to add it at the end. After all that kneading, I was hungry. My body was giving me a little shake. So let me take a break, sit down, eat before I start frying the flatbreads. Yes, guys. So I was pretty surprised about how little I ate. And this is actually the day after I'm doing the recording, the voiceover. And it's what's the time now? It's 9:22 and I'm not hungry. I'm literally not hungry. But if I was not on this path right now, I'll go and eat. That's the bad thing about it. We need to stop eating when we're not hungry. We can't eat just because there's food there. We need to control ourselves, you know. And this is one of the biggest areas where lots of us fall short, you know, using that power, using that willpower to discipline ourselves. What goes into our mouth. If we cannot do that, you know, it's really bad. That's my version of tofu and black mushrooms, black bean sauce. So I'm just stacking up the food. I did made that the day before, but I'm just stacking up food for these children so that I don't have to be in the kitchen tempting myself. But really, right now, it's not even a temptation because I'm so focused. I'm so focused, man. Is that 50 Cent song? All right, guys. Jollof, me and Jollof.